It is February 2025 and I'm about to reveal my personal biggest musical career highlight. That is the release of my very first own custom guitar. This journey actually started quite a few years ago, so let's go back in time a bit. For many years it's been a dream of mine to get my own custom guitar built at LA Customshop. LA Customshop is a place where they build the guitars for Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Paul Gilbert, Andy Timmons, all the great guitar players that I admired when I started out playing guitars as a young kid, and musicians that I actually still admire a lot. And I remember watching a video from Steve Vai where he was talking about the build of his Ibanez Gem, and they were sitting in an office at LA Customshop, and I remember seeing the footage and getting really excited, and that's when actually the dream for me started, that I want to be sitting in that office one day, want to be talking about my very own custom guitar. Back in 2020, through my wonderful AR and friend at Ibanez Germany, Danielle, while being in LA and visiting the NAMM show, I got invited to get a tour of the LA Customshop. And it was really special being at that place, getting to see some of the first guitars that they did for Steve, for Paul, for Joe Satriani. And that was really special. And I remember in one of the rooms they had a banner that said, "What dreams are made of?" And being there, seeing the banner, I remember I got goosebumps. I got really excited, and I kind of had a feeling that my journey is about to start and that I will be getting my custom guitar in that special place one day. The real journey started back in 2022. At the end of the year, I got an email from LA Customshop saying that they would be willing to build me my custom guitar. And one of the motivations of this was I was starting rehearsals at the time and about to go on tour with Germany's most famous, biggest artist, Helene Fischer. And we were about to play over 70 shows in all arenas around Germany. Sasha, who actually did the artwork for my album Between the Lines, had an amazing idea of what the graphics for my guitar could look like. If you're familiar with my album Between the Lines, there's that wave audio graphic that is on the cover, and actually if you open the booklet, there's one double page where there's the wave that goes alongside of a guitar. And if you don't know about the wave, it is not just any audio wave, it is the bark of my dog Ronja, who passed away 3 years ago. And from that we kind of got the idea how amazing it would be to have the bark, the graphics, the audio wave of the bark of Ronja on my custom guitar. So yeah, we shared and discussed all of the ideas with my AR here in Germany and of course LA Customshop. We talked about the kind of wood that I want, we talked about the neck shape, we talked about the body shape, and just all the kind of specs that I was looking for. We talked about colors of the guitar, and then of course pickup constellations, all that kind of stuff, and it was a really exciting process. When it comes to the neck, my dream actually was to get the same neck that I have on my AC, the black one, the ACN, that I play a lot. And it's interesting because the necks on the AC guitars, they kind of vary, so they're not all the same. If you buy an AC model, it'll vary. The neck might be a bit thicker or thinner, and that's just, that guitar for me has the perfect neck. I told them about the possibility if there's a chance to get that same neck on my future guitar. In 2024, I went back to LA, and of course I would go over to Customshop to see the beginning of the build of my custom guitar. So we are on our way to Sun Valley to visit Ibanez LA Customshop, and I got to visit the place before 4 years ago, but this time it's even more special as they are building a custom guitar for me. But honestly, I don't know how far they've come in the build, so we're about to find out.
I think we have met before.
Might be.
When was the last time you came here?
4 years ago. It was right before the pandemic.
Then I think maybe I did meet you here last time. I still got NAM brain, so I'm still
No
recovering.
worries, no worries.
Either way, I'm pretty sure we have it, but good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
You guys might remember this.
Oh yeah.
We do. And at that point, while I was there, there was just a piece of wood, as you can see, and they were outlining the body shape, and it was really cool and special for me to see the whole thing from scratch. So I saw the piece of wood, I saw the alignment of what the body would look like, and I got to see the wood that the neck was going to be made out of. And it was interesting to talk a bit about what kind of wood they would choose, what's interesting, what makes a good piece of wood for a guitar neck and for the body. And so I saw the beginning of the build of my first own custom guitar.
So here we have the beginning of Yasi's custom RG.
Okay.
So this is your body blank. This is where it's going to start. We're going to probably start. Your turn in the queue is coming up pretty soon. So this is kind of where we're at. Right before we really start carving stuff. So this is your body blank. You see the RG outline.
Yeah. It's gonna be special. Like, I've never had a situation like this where you see a piece of wood and you know it's gonna be your future guitar.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Actually, Tyler's been the point person on this one, working with Dan.
Yeah, working with Dan, trying to figure out. Yeah.
So Tyler probably knows more about this guitar than I do. But we all have spec sheets.
Yeah.
So, and then something with like flame, we normally with the flame maple like on a neck blank, and this is a one-piece neck. This would be something we special order from one of our suppliers.
Yeah.
So we don't have, you can't really see the flame without the finish, but this is actually going to be a really nice piece of wood.
Yes.
Some kind of, see, it gets pretty wavy.
Yes.
So once it gets some finish on it, you get some good definition in it. Yeah. So it's gonna become a really nice piece.
I love it.
And this is your fretboard.
Yes.
This is the start of it anyway. So this neck has a lot in common with somebody we know well.
Okay.
So we're using actually based off of his. So you're getting a Joe approved. The grip shape will be a little different, but the dimensions will be similar.
Yeah.
Same. So luckily we already have some tooling because we work with the man himself.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's special.
Yeah.
I did have my black AC with me, and we talked about how I would love to kind of get the same neck as this one on my custom guitar, and we discussed if they would have any pieces of wood or any neck shapes already, prototype neck shapes that would be similar to that one, but they actually didn't. So we decided it would be best for me to keep the guitar at LA Customshop for them to be able to rebuild this neck as good as possible. Everything they do is still handmade. There's just a bunch of people working at LA Customshop, so it's really a special place. Heavy-heartedly, I left my beloved Ibanez AZ at LA Customshop and trusted them on taking good care of it and trying to rebuild that neck as good as possible.
At this point, it's kind of just an extension of you. At this point,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah, sure.
It's less of a guitar and more of just.
But it's good.
Say goodbye one more time to your guitar.
She's in a good place. She's at LA Customshop.
You got it all figured out?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I guess we're going to see how the graphics turn out.
Yeah.
Cause some irritation.
The album's going to be 1 year anniversary now in February. Over summer, I got the first photos of the paint job of my guitar, and things actually changed. Things didn't work out, but I don't want to get into more details about this because you'll see and find out when you get to see the finish of the guitar. The big day arrived in September 24. LA Customshop sent the guitar over to Ibanez, Germany. So they actually got the guitar before I got it, and they took some photos that will be released at a certain point once I released the guitar, and then it got shipped to me. And I remember the day when the guitar got home to me, and my heart was racing actually, and I was so excited to finally be opening up the package, see the guitar, because at that point, I mean, I kind of knew what it looked like, but I didn't know what it was gonna feel like, what it was gonna sound like, how heavy it's gonna be. So it was as exciting as something like this can be. So, ready? Ready? Geh mal auf die Seite. Gut, ready. The guitar fulfilled my dream. It turned out so much better than I expected it could be. It is my guitar. And right away, this guitar inspired me to write new music. And actually, there was a riff that I started that was one of the first things I played on that guitar. With that, the idea came to not just present the guitar to the world, but reveal the guitar with a new song, with a video, to make the whole thing as special as possible. I finished writing the song in November, and to make this whole thing even bigger, I asked the amazing Thomas Lang if he would be willing to play drums on that new song. He delivered amazingly, and I cannot wait for you to hear the results. Here we are in February 2025. I'm about to reveal a new song, a new video, and to present my very first own custom guitar to the world. Release date is going to be Friday, February 28th. Be there with me to share this very, very special moment of my career, one of my biggest highlights. I cannot wait to show this to you. And I want to say a very special thanks to Daniel Gedkem, my A&R here at Ibanez, Germany. You're an amazing friend, you're an amazing person to work with, and this would have not happened without you. So thank you so much. And of course, Tyler and Mike at LA Customshop, as well as everyone that was involved in the build of my dream guitar. You made my dream come true. Thank you so much.